Okay, little shop update. It's January 21st. We're at the Volkswagen garage, and we got Subarus coming out our ears right now. Had these two dropped off last week. The white one is going to get an engine. The green one's getting a transmission. I got that 04 on the trailer that we just picked up in Utah last week. This little 97 we picked up last week, rear end collision, got it all fixed up. Customer's picking it up today. The buyer is picking it up today. Got this Forester dropped off as a partial trade on one of the tranny jobs. So we've got Subarus coming out our ears right now. Got Stacy's Bug over here chained up at the moment. Had it out last week, actually earlier this week, I guess. Was heading home for lunch. I took a little back road called Hatch Lane and ended up getting stuck. I've had quite a bit of snow in the last 2 weeks, and so chained it up, and I just haven't pulled the chain off yet. Got the 13 window here, the old Deluxe. Been driving it around a fair amount. Synchro actually sprung a leak on one of the power steering lines, so it's in the shop. On the right rear corner, where the brake cable rubs up against a power steering hose, it just sprung a leak right there. So I've got to get it on the lift and get that tube or that hose changed out, because it's leaking pretty good. Had it up in the hills last Saturday. Went up with my father-in-law. He was in his Jeep. I took this up and we beat on it a little bit, and while I was up there, actually lost power steering. So wasn't necessarily that trip that caused it. It was been happening for quite a while. Still got the 76 here. Kind of sick and tired of storing this thing, but hopefully we finally got a hold of the shipper, and they just haven't been able to get a truck up here. They claim because of the winter weather, and so we arranged with one of our shippers to pick it up next week. So got that scheduled. Hopefully this thing's going to be on a trailer next week. Been doing a little bit of work on the 70 here, plumbing the heater. We got this small car billet pan that came in, as well as a flexible dipstick for it, and I've got some pieces cut for an access panel here. We're actually going to go with a Vanagon, so I'll do an update video on that later. When we cut in that access area, it's pretty much going to be impossible to work on this thing and service it without cutting a panel there. I'm kind of excited about the heater that we're going to run on it. We'll do some more videos on that, but hopefully this isn't too dark in here. You can't see, but this is actually a Vanagon heater. We're mounting it under the back seat. We'll do a more detailed update video on that. But the way we're plumbing it, we're going to be able to keep the dash stock and not change anything up there. All the heater controls and everything on the dash should work just like they do on an air-cooled engine. Got the little Apache trailer here that we took in on trade for some paint work, and I guess this is the real update. Got Jason's bus in here, got it all back together. Let's see, would have been Tuesday I came in. Got a lot of projects going right now, and Tuesday I just thought to myself, I've got to get one of these things done, and so I hit this bus real hard. I'd been kind of working on it earlier in the week and last weekend, masking and prepping some of the areas for paint, and I just decided it had to get done this week. And so Tuesday I worked on it for about probably 7 or 8 hours, masking and prepping, and didn't quite make it. Stacy came down to the shop and helped out, and she was actually here till about 10:30 Tuesday night, and then finally had to go home and get dinner ready. And so I stayed till about 11:30, and then got it all ready to go, then came back in Wednesday and we finished it up. We got it painted. Jason actually came down, helped with some final scuffing, and we got it shot. So basically, you know, as you can tell on the outside here, this thing's still all original paint, kind of going for the patina look on it. Some of this stuff down here, Jason's going to be working on, just kind of fading it in. But basically, the whole inside of this bus, when we got it, was rattle canned. They had taken black paint and they had painted the whole inside of the bus. All the interior was black, the headliner was black, everything was black. And so Jason, he put a lot of time into stripping that all out, tried to get it out and save the original paint, but there just wasn't any saving the original paint. So what we did is we got some of the pearl white mixed up and went around in any areas that are possibly going to be exposed, where the camper kit won't cover. We painted them. So around all the openings, door jams, you can see the inside of this back hatch. Painted all that, and then probably the part that was the worst was the cab. Ended up painting the steering column in place, shifter, e-brake, all that stuff just in place. But this is what we got. This is what it looks like. We also did the tops of the doors because they were black as well. Left the mouse gray, so just kind of tried to make it look original. And now Jason's got a really nice clean interior on this thing. Did the overhead vent. So my part's done on this. It's been off the road for a little while. I know Jason's getting antsy to drive this thing, and so my part's done, and now it's back to Jason. So that's kind of my big shop update this week, was just getting Jason's bus done. The masking on this thing, I'll post up a picture too, but the masking on this thing was just crazy. Some serious time into masking this just so that there was no overspray on any of the original paint. Also did some painting in the back here. All these doors just jammed basically up inside here, all along the inner. Anything that's going to be exposed that isn't going to get covered with, you know, paneling and interior. So that's Jason's bus. He's on his way over here to pick it up. I do have a couple other things inside here. The mirrors that he got with this were pretty rough shape, so we actually sourced a pair of mirrors off of a camper that I sold to my brother-in-law a few years ago, and he's not going to run these mirrors. He's going to go with like stock type mirrors. But on Jason's bus, it's got the holes already drilled and you know, kind of, I don't know, it'd be tough to really hide that and cover it up, make it look right with stock mirrors. So Jason's going to go back with camper mirrors. So he had actually mentioned the other day, had asked me if my brother-in-law was using them, and he's not. So I went over and got these from him, and so hopefully Jason can make those work. I guess later on, as Jason gets the interior kind of put together and stuff, then maybe we'll do another little update on this. It's a pretty neat bus, 1964, mouse gray. This is a pretty uncommon color. It was only available from 61 to 64, and you just don't see a lot of them, especially original paint. And so as Jason gets it put back together and whatnot, we'll do another little update video on it, kind of let you check out what he's doing on it and check out his work. But he's got his work cut out for him now, getting it all put back together. I know he's working on his rear bumper right now. The front bumper needs a little bit of love, but I'm guessing he'll probably have this thing back on the road here in within a month or so. Anyhow, that's the shop update. Another thing that we're doing is we've been working on a lot of t-shirt designs, and so I'll go ahead and post up some few stills some of the t-shirts we're working on. Our selling platform right now for our t-shirts is Volkswear.etsy.com, and our website is also getting completely redone right now, so go check that out as well. Volkswear.com should be up within the next week or so. Anyways, thanks for watching. Just a quick shop update. Talk to you later.
Let's keep it simple. Don't you ever dare forsake that extra candle on your cake. The chance to spend another year is all I ask from you, my dear. So drive and roll the windows down. Please don't stop till out of town. In that flannel shirt you wear, I'll marry you, 'cause this I swear the only thing I need is you. So baby, stick to me like glue. Let's just uncomplicate and keep on cleaning off that slate. Ooh, and keep it simple.